Hi, it's Jenica here with Keller Williams Realty, and today we're going to talk about how to purchase a home during COVID with little to no money down. So there's a couple ways to do this. If you are a veteran and have a VA loan eligibility or VA loan eligibility, you're able to purchase a property with no money down. So that's one way. The other way is through a program called down payment assistance. So that is where you get typically your first loan is 97% of the purchase price. You get a 3% second. And then what's awesome about a lot of these programs or these programs that are there for down payment assistance is that there's a third loan you can get that will help cover the closing costs, which is really how you can get into a property with no money down. They'll cover your closing costs. And so that's something we're going to look at today. We're going to talk also, I'll just mention a couple things of how things are being done when you buy a house right now during COVID. So a lot of agents are using what's called Matterport, and this is a system. We use it too for all of our listings. It's we're a 3D system where you can see the inside of the house, you can walk through the home, so almost as if you were in the home, just without being there, so that, you know, everybody can reduce exposure with everything going on with COVID. And basically it makes everybody more efficient because buyers will only come to a property, or you will only go to a property that you've seen through that, and let's say you like it based on that, or you've changed your mind because once you walk through the floor plan you're not as excited about it. So we'll go ahead and share my screen now, and I'll show you what it looks like to walk through a Matterport listing. So give me a second here. So this is one of our newest listings in Auburn. So it's 11742 Gray Eagle Lane in Auburn. And so it gives you the 3D picture here. And then with these dots you can see on the floor, you'll just click, and then they take you to that section of the property. So it really gives you an idea. Let's say you want to know as a buyer, where's the living room in relation to the master bedroom? Or where's that laundry room? I really only want this laundry room that's here in its own separate room, or whatever the case may be. And so it really gives you a feeling versus just still photos. You can see the Matterport here versus still photos where, you know, you can see a picture of the master and yet you don't know if it's on one side of the house, away from the other bedrooms or whatnot. So this gives you an idea of what that looks like. And so this is a cool way as a buyer that you can kind of look through properties without actually looking through them before you tour them. And it saves you time as a buyer. So that's something that a lot of our listings, we will do those on, and then a lot of agents are also utilizing the same tool. So I'll go ahead and stop sharing for now. And then just some other things that we are doing during this COVID time is all agents are required to wear masks in the properties. Homes should be sanitized after each showing, and only one agent per 2 buyers can be in a property at one time. So we're trying to make sure we have that 6-foot distance between people. And so those are some things that are happening right now during COVID. You will sign as a buyer something that says you don't have COVID, you have not been in contact with anybody in the last 14 days who has had it, etc. So there are some precautions in place right now for you as a buyer when you go to purchase property during this time. We're going to look a little bit now at the numbers so that you can see what these down payment assistance loans look like. Something else that we do is that, I'm going to go back to share screen, is that a lot of things can be done via DocuSign, which is an electronic system. And so just so you know, that's something that that can be done where you sign all your documents aside from when you sign with a notary. All your documents can be signed online. So a lot of stuff can be done online, and it makes the process a lot easier. This kind of just gives you an idea. If you were to purchase a home for $400,000, if you were to purchase a home for $400,000, your payment would probably be around $2,386. I think this just has the first loan in it. This is the second loan here that would cover the down payment assistance, and there is the rate on our last clients was like 2.5 on the $12,000 loan, and so it just gives you a really small payment, things like 35 bucks a month. So you might add 35 bucks a month onto here. And then this bring to close section, if you get that third loan, which records as a third deed of trust on your property and does not require repayment until you sell or refinance the property, that is what will help you to not have to bring in any of this money, and it will be covered for by that third loan. The other option, which is a little bit challenging in this market because it is very competitive, there's a lot of buyers out there, is to try and get the seller to help pay for your closing costs. And we have been successful in getting seller credits in this market. It is not easy, I will just say that, and yet we are happy to try for that. If that's something where we find that we're getting beat out quite a bit, as a seller, we'll see a property, an offer, and if there's something with a seller credit requesting that and something that's not requesting a seller credit, they will most likely go with the one that doesn't have a seller credit. You can utilize this third loan to pay for those closing costs. So it's a pretty awesome program that's out there for people who maybe don't have that money saved or just need a little help during this time to get into a property. And a lot of times there are so many people that are paying more than this in rent. They might be paying $2,500 or $2,700. And so when you look at the difference between owning and renting, this is something to consider. And so that just gives you an idea. The second loan is being paid back with the first in a very small amount, like I said, $35 a month, depending on your house price. And then the third is paid at when you sell the property. So it's just sitting there and then will be paid off when you sell your property. So that's how you can buy a home in this market with little to no money down. Also, we really try hard to make sure if a home comes on the market, let's say today, that we get you in that property as soon as possible. If not today, I would say within 24 hours. So we have an awesome showing agent, Jessica, who works with us, who will make sure you get in that property as soon as possible. And then once that happens, if you know you want to make an offer, then it comes back to me. You guys would come back to me and I would write the offer. We'll make sure you have a really nice letter to go with your offer. A lot of times the letter, which just talks a little bit about you, your family, why you want to buy the property, can really help to get your offer chosen. So if you have any questions about buying, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing now. Please do reach out to us. We want to be a resource for you, and rates are super low. So that's also what's kind of driving the way the market is right now. And yeah, we just want to be a resource for you. So go ahead and remember to like our YouTube channel, also our Facebook and our Instagram, Jenica Realtor. So hope you have a great day. Take care.